Okay, so before I even start talking, I want you guys to know that I am not a fanboy, and I am in no way pledging my allegiance to any console before I go in and start to talk about this. So anyway, as you can tell from the title of the video, I am BallisticDman, and I am going to tell you why I chose the PlayStation 4 over the Xbox One during the launch. Okay, so let me get this out of the way. I, at roots, grew up as a PlayStation gamer. My first system I ever had, and my first system my family ever owned as a home console was the PlayStation. The PS4 was the first system in our house. It then evolved into N64, and then GameCube, and then PS2, and so on and so forth. Now, before I go into this generation, last generation, I got an Xbox 360 first because I loved Halo. Halo was a masterpiece in my mind. Halo 1 and 2 and 3 were amazing. I did get a PlayStation 3 later than my Xbox, and I found myself leaning more towards the PlayStation 3 during the later stages of the last generation because I like the controller, I like the fact that you don't have to pay for online, and I'm more of a PlayStation person myself. But I still love Xbox. Now, whatever I chose initially, I was looking at the launch window. Killzone Mercenaries, Drive Club, and Knack interested me more than Rise, Dead Rising, and Forza. Well, not totally. Rise and Dead Rising looked amazing to me, but whenever the Xbox One was announced and all that DRM crap, that completely shot me away from the Xbox One. I was like, oh my god, that is just... As a consumer, I felt I was going to be taken advantage of. And I don't resent Microsoft as much now that they took it back, but that taste is still in my mouth. That sour, bitter, they wanted to take advantage of me taste is still in my mouth. And I also kind of like the way at the E3 and that the PlayStation was more going towards gamers and less over entertainment. Because whenever I wake up in the morning, I buy my systems to play games, not to watch TV. Now, the deciding factor in this was the exclusives, not just at launch, but looking down the line. Whenever I looked down the line, I saw that on PlayStation 4 we were going to get Infamous. I loved the Infamous series, and Infamous Second Son looks amazing. I saw the possibilities of Uncharted or Jack and Dexter being brought back, and all these other series that PlayStation has had over this generation, and I thought that the PlayStation 3 had better exclusives. Now, a lot of my friends said whenever I was telling them I was going with the PS4, why? The Xbox One's gonna have Halo. That was the thing I heard the most. I will grant you this, right now, the Xbox One has the better exclusive lineup at this exact moment. But with 343 taking over Halo 4 a year ago now, almost two-ish. Not two-ish, a year ago. Anyway, I did not like Halo 4 personally. I felt like it was more like going towards the realm of Call of Duty, less towards Halo, and I missed Bungie having it, which led me to see that Destiny was going to get exclusive content on the PS4. That leaned my way too. Now, I am gonna get an Xbox One.
Friendly SATCOM active.
If
enemy care package.
My wish is
enemy ground jammer spotted.
I plan on purchasing an Xbox One somewhere between March and April of 2000, give or take, just depending on how long it takes me to get the money to actually be able to buy the system, buy some games, and whatnot. And so forth. Now, a lot of people told me, what about Titanfall? Titanfall looks amazing on Xbox One. Don't you want to play it? Yeah, but you guys are forgetting that it's still coming to 360 and PC. I've personally come to PC that could probably run it, but due to the fact that this is going to be a massive multiplayer game, I do not feel completely... I don't feel that confident in my PC to keep a connection because my PC where I game at is actually around 30 to 40 feet away from my router. And I can't run a wire here because there's other people in my house, and the person in the room next to me that is using that wire is using it for their TV provider. So I cannot do it unless I went wireless. So I'll probably get the 360 version of the game. Other games that I was really looking forward to that are Xbox One games was Plants vs. Zombies, Garden Warfare, also coming to 360, and Zoo Tycoon, also on 360. So I was looking at this and I was thinking, PlayStation 4 is getting exclusive games that I won't be able to play on any other platform. While the Xbox One's getting exclusive games, well, I can still pretty much play it on 360 or even on PC. That there led a waffling in my decision. Then I also looked at the indie titles. There were a lot more indies going towards the PlayStation side, and that kind of swayed me because indie developers are one of the more important parts of gaming, because I've noticed that indie developers have a lot less money but a lot more creativity than some of the AAA blockbuster studios out there. Now, don't think I'm bashing the Xbox. After the launch this week, I've done a lot of research, just watching videos on YouTube, reading articles, and even having a little bit of hands-on experience with the Xbox One. Now, a lot of people think that the Kinect and that was stupid. I actually, after looking at some of the features, think it's a very interesting concept, and the way they are trying to advance it. Now, for me, I'm a big football fan. I watch the NFL Network pretty much always on my one TV. I'm always on NFL.com looking at statistics, trying to figure out what team's going to win the Super Bowl and whatnot. If you're in the UK, you're probably like, what?
We've lost the lead.
I'm going to need to dislike it now. But anyway, I do like that, and with the features on the Xbox One, I'm being able to go and look at my fantasy points and lie and say, hey, Xbox, points. Better off this person. Ben's stats pop up. That's a very interesting feature to me, and I think it's kind of cool. And the fact that the Xbox One looks like a really good entertainment system, I could definitely see, like, I do a lot of my gaming in my room, but on the big 56 or 57-inch TV in my living room, I could definitely see me having the Xbox One hooked up on that, running my cable box through it, doing all this stuff down there on it. It would probably be a very good functional device. Probably would be good with Netflix, streaming options, all those things that you use. I think that's where the Xbox One's going to really come in this generation and take a lot of casual gamers or people that just don't play games, because it's not just a system. It's pretty much everything in one. That's why it's called the Xbox One. Granted, it's probably the worst name for a system of all time, but it does make sense as to why they named it that. So, I am a gamer. That's why I went with the PS4. And the Xbox One seems to be more of an entertainment box. Now, I'm sure no matter which one you bought, you're going to have a smile on your face, having a rockin' awesome time playing your video games. That's what it comes down to at the end of the day. I am a gamer and I want to experience every game I can. I will get an Xbox One, but at the launch I went with the Sony PlayStation 4. I'm very happy with my decision thus far due to the fact that I'm having lots of fun playing on the PS4. Now this last little bit here, Xbox Live and PSN. The reason I'm starting to lean more towards PSN over Xbox Live is it's a lot more laid back in the online community on PlayStation Plus and PSN, because if you go back to the PS3, you didn't have to pay for online, which meant that these people weren't serious. They were laid back. It was free. They were just chilling. While on Xbox Live, I felt it's a little bit more competitive, and I also don't like the way that Xbox Live is kind of cluttered with ads right now. I feel like Microsoft is stuffing ads down my throat every once in a while, but I'm okay with it. I understand it. And to be honest with you, right now, the whole console war thing is just stupid, because they've been out for like, PS4 been out for 2 weeks, depending on where you live. Xbox One been out for about 1 week, depending on where you live. And you guys are already declaring who won the console war. Nobody won yet because the battle has hardly started. If you guys want to start cutting throats at each other, go ahead. But at least wait until one of these companies makes a big, crappy, boo-boo, no-no move. Which will happen. That's part of the industry. I mean, right now, we're sitting here talking about the Xbox One and the PS4. Sorry, I got all tripped up there. While 5 or 6 years from now, we could be saying the Wii U rolled the generation. Who knows what could happen? The Xbox One could end up just devouring the competition with its casual features, or the PlayStation 4 could take down everyone else for its for the gamer's mentality that it seems to be having right now. So I leave you by just saying, I chose the PS4 because it was my personal preference. And I'm not saying that the Xbox One is worse. I'm not saying it's better. I'm saying they're both good in their own ways. And I, myself, will never be able to tell you which one's better until I own both. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Down in the comments below, tell me if you got an Xbox One or a PS4. Tell me why you got that one. Or tell me why or why not you won't get the other one. Go ahead. Have a fan war. Kill each other. Cut some throats. I want to see some blood down there. Fan war on. I'm joking. Try to keep it civilized. And if you are a Nintendo person, don't even comment because you will probably get killed and hung by the stake if the Sony and Microsoft fanboys find out that you were there. Peace.